Hi, I'm Liz. I go by Stitch by Liz with an underscore over on Instagram. And welcome to something a little different. Normally, some of you are watching my floss tube videos, which are all about my cross stitching.
And me.
And him.
I'm the guy that puts the blue tech. Is it on this side or would it be your side?
It would be here.
Wow, beautiful. So that means if I make comments, it's going to cover you. So it's all about me. This video is all about me.
Anyway, if you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. If you're returning, welcome back. This is Ross. He is my unpaid editor and also husband.
And annoyance.
That too.
Constant annoyance.
If you're new and you don't know who he is, this is the reason I have videos.
It's also, if we hit 2,000 subscribers,
yeah.
Just in case you don't know, even though this is not that video, this is a trip announcement video, but just to let you know, if this YouTube channel hits 2,000 subscribers, I have to learn how to cross stitch. Now, there was a video where you asked me questions about
it was a Q&A.
terms, cross stitch terms. I knew none of them. There was
you did all right.
There was a UFO, which I thought was like unidentified flying object, but it turns out it's something else.
Unfinished object.
That's how much knowledge I have of cross stitching in the floss tube community.
You do all right. Don't make it sound like you're completely ignorant.
I am.
Do you know what I stitch on?
Aiders.
Correct. So what's the problem? Actually, I stitch on everything now, apparently.
Anyway, back to the
reason for this video.
If we hit 2,000 subscribers, I have to learn how to cross stitch. It's going to be a series. I have a whole thing worked out. Trust me, it's going to be really good. And on the corner over here, if I keep looking here...
If we do look over, it's because we've got notes.
So I apologise.
Because this is going to be a chunky video. So as he said before, this is a trip announcement because we are going to California in February. So
of 2024.
Yes.
We're filming this ahead of time.
So we are currently filming this.
I just want to get all of that.
November 2023. And we are flying out in February 2024 right at the start. So we are actually flying out on a Sunday night at about 10:55, I think it is. Subject to change because this flight has changed like 3 times. It's gone from the original time, which was 10:55, to another time, back to 10:55. So hopefully it doesn't change again before we leave.
That was actually freaking me out when we kept on getting the emails.
The notifications, yeah, because then our flight home also changed too. And we're like, we haven't even travelled yet.
Yeah. Just get us on the flight.
So we are going to California for 2 weeks. We are exclusively doing Universal, Hollywood and Disneyland. For our honeymoon back in 2019, we did a California road trip for it. We did San Diego, Anaheim, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and then we were meant to do Venice Beach and Santa Monica. Someone fell in love with Disneyland and we went back for the last 3 days of our honeymoon. So
it was pretty cool, guys.
That was so excited. So this trip was originally meant to be our 2020 trip, which obviously, you know, the great closure of the world happened. Yeah. So we rebooked our trip.
We are where we are now.
We're actually meant to be there this month because we were originally going November 2023.
Well, no.
Yeah, we were.
It was originally 2020 and then the Rona happened.
Then we were going to do it November 2023 and then we thought, oh no, actually let's push it back. I thought it was meant
to be 2022, but then we delayed it because we were buying a house and then we went into 2023.
No, after because
oh no, you are right.
Yeah.
You're totally right. Yeah,
exactly.
I remember now. Yep.
I'm always right, love. Anyway. So
there will be a comment.
We were meant to be there this month, but like I said, we pushed it to Feb 2024, which hopefully Disney, fingers crossed, should be a little bit quiet.
Well, wasn't the reason for that was because when we went last time, October, November, they had the overlays. We wanted to see no overlay.
Yes, that's correct. So we did, for our honeymoon in 2019, we were there originally for the Halloween decorations. We were there 23rd, 24th of October. And then at the end of our honeymoon, it was the 5th, 6th and 7th, or 6th, 7th and 8th of November. So we saw the Christmas decorations as well, which was really, really good.
Yeah, it was nice.
So this time, we were going to go back November this year, but we pushed it back to Feb. That way we can see Disney and Universal without any decorations, see what it's like, because I've never experienced it. I've always been when there's an overlay.
Plus, summer in Australia is
And summer in
shocking.
Australia is hell. So,
Nothing
It's going to be nice to do winter in California. So it should be really exciting. So we are there for 2 weeks in February. We were actually there for Valentine's Day too. We'll be in Disney for Valentine's Day.
I'll be there with my Valentine.
How cute.
At Flo's V8.
That's me.
Oh, I was going to say with the burgers. I have a thing. Flo's V8 Cafe, is it? Flo's V8 Cafe?
Yeah.
Was one of the best burgers.
There'll be pictures put up here where we can.
There'll be some stuff. Whatever I've got.
Whatever we've got to put up.
Sorry.
So that way, if you guys haven't heard about it or you haven't seen any of these locations, we can pop up a couple of pictures anyway. So the point of this video, not only to announce our trip, is to let you know how we've booked it, the places we are going, the places we are staying, but also we want to hear from you. So we want your tips and tricks for traveling overseas, attending Universal and Disney. What are your must-dos? And because we were only there for such a short period of time, like Universal last time we only did 1 day, and we did a VIP tour, so we were very limited with like what we could do, what we could try.
It was a shame.
It was a shame, yes.
Because we were there early in the morning. We had the VIP tour, which if you haven't done it was fantastic.
It was amazing.
Fantastic.
We had an amazing guide. Her name was Donna. She was fantastic.
She's the best. I'd love to go back on that tour just to get Donna again and just But the issue was we had a very slow tour bus.
We had an older couple who were very, very slow.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they held up our whole tour group. The rest of the tour group was very young.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't our actual small group. It was the group that we were on the bus with. Yeah. So because of that, unfortunately, a lot of our VIP tour was delayed. It took longer to get on and off at locations.
And then by the end of it, we only really got about an hour and a half, I think.
Not
just
even.
Ourselves.
We got an hour.
Yeah.
And that was it. And
because it was pretty much the park. Yeah, it was.
We had to run in and run out. It was very, very rushed.
Thankfully,
we didn't really get to experience it other than the VIP tour. Yeah. So
thankfully, we actually cut our lunch short.
We literally inhaled lunch in like 10 minutes just so we could get into Hogsmeade to actually look at it, because otherwise we wouldn't have gotten a chance. We were in and out of Hogsmeade, I think, with the tour group within like 10-15 minutes.
I did feel bad for some of the other guests that were there, but we always knew that we were going to go back.
I just hit my...
We always knew we were going to go back, so I think that the whole reason why we're explaining that is because of us wanting to spend more time now when we go, like in February. We want to spend more time now at Universal because of that very reason. We want to have a very relaxed experience walking through. Like, we never even got to go through Springfield. We walked through early in the morning when they were still cleaning up. We didn't even get to go see
the area where Minions is.
No,
we didn't see any of that area.
Minions is double thumbs up. So I really want to go to Minions.
That's why we want your tips, your must-dos, your must-eats. I have allergies, so mostly it'll be Ross doing the must-eats.
I will eat anything and everything.
I know Kat over at Kat Can, so if you don't go and watch her videos or subscribe, go do that because she's amazing.
I'm going to put a little thing here so they'll see.
Kat said she wants you to try beer cheese because I mentioned in one of my unboxings I didn't know what it was.
But I don't drink beer.
No, but it's not beer. It's just cheese. It's like the cheese that they dip the pretzels into. So she said she wants you to try that.
Yeah.
And then I know Erin and Amanda also want you to try taco. And then Erin also suggested potentially an extra video of Ross finding the best taco in California, but we're very limited to our locations. So
I can guarantee
we'll see what happens.
Oh, so that was another thing. We are going to, for those that haven't watched our channel update video from months back, we actually announced that although this is 99.9% a floss tube stitching, cross-stitching YouTube channel, we actually are going to be filming this holiday that we're going on, the two weeks that we're going.
Yeah.
And we're also going to be putting the videos, when I eventually edit them, we are going to be putting videos and shorts and on Liz's Instagram.
On this channel. So we had originally set up another channel. It was called Magic Hour Travels. But we felt we can't run 2 channels.
No.
Because it's already hard enough running one.
So the whole idea
So we're
is...
just going to chuck them up here. Whoever wants to watch them can watch them. You don't need to have watched my floss tubes. You don't need to watch my... Like, you don't have to watch this if you watch my floss tubes. We're not going to get offended. The majority of this is we want this as memories. So
For us. And that was the other thing.
And I know there's a lot of friends that do want to watch our trip. And there's a lot of people that watched our floss tube that... do want to see this trip, and I know our family wants to watch it too. So
so the just to do the basic recap is every fortnight we upload one of Liz's floss tube videos.
Yeah.
And every other week, once we start editing, we will upload a travel video.
Yeah.
In whatever form it turns out to be, they will be uploaded as we go. Oh, geez, that was the chair. Me just kicking that.
Don't.
Let's not do that. But they should also subscribe, not only here and ring the bell and all that, because
Follow on
YouTube.
Instagram.
Follow Liz's Instagram.
Maybe TikTok too, because I'll probably upload the shorts there too as well. Because I do have a TikTok channel. It's got like 4 videos, 5 videos. Not many at all.
But we will be uploading, as we are through the parks, we'll probably just be...
Yeah, I'll probably be sharing stories on Instagram, so make sure you follow it live. Because I'll be sharing stories on Instagram. And I know last time we were there, you actually went live on Facebook or something for World of Colour. So maybe we could do that
I
on
went live
Instagram.
on Instagram.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah,
well, maybe we can do that again.
It's like 20 minutes.
Depending on...
Well, we'll see what happens.
On availability and stuff.
If you subscribe to this channel and if you follow Liz on Instagram, you'll find out all the updates. But needless to say, you don't need to unsubscribe from the channel if you don't want to watch our travel videos.
Just don't watch the videos.
Just don't watch them. That's it.
Please don't unsubscribe. We love yous.
Do I have to say it too?
No, you don't have
I don't know half these people,
That's
but I
fine.
do love you. But that's my wife. But I do. I'm very supportive of Liz's hobbies. I'll just say that.
You are.
Yep.
Okay.
So
anyway, let's actually jump into the information because there is quite a bit. So we are flying out with Qantas. We are flying back with Qantas. We fly out on a Sunday night, like I said. We land Sunday night in LA, which is going to be fantastic for Mr. Editor over here. Because he did not sleep the entire 13-hour flight from Melbourne to LA
I did.
on our honeymoon. I think you dozed off for like 30 minutes because you passed out while I was driving to San Diego last time, and I was sitting there like I need toothpicks to keep my eyes open because I was exhausted.
I just remember watching...
We did also land at like 5:30 in the morning.
I remember
last
watching
time, so that's why.
many movies, and the one movie that I passed out during was Once Upon a Time in...
Hollywood.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Is that the Tarantino film?
Yeah, I think so.
I passed out at one point, and then I woke up and it was the credits, and I'm like, oh no,
So you
I have
back.
to go back. So I rewatched the whole movie again when I woke up,
I was
only to
asleep.
realise that I'd only fallen asleep for 20 minutes. I missed a 20-minute chunk of the movie, but I thought I fell asleep for like a few hours. And anyway, I rewatched the whole film again. It was really good. 2 thumbs up. Well done, Mr. Tarantino.
So we leave at 10:55 p.m. on a Sunday night from Melbourne. We land at 6:15 on a Sunday night in LA. From there, we obviously have to go through security and do all the fun stuff. And then we go pick up our car. So I'm just going to quickly go into how we booked our Qantas flights because we got an insane deal. So we've been collecting Qantas frequent flyer points
Since the Rona.
Since the Rona. Before the Rona, probably from when we came back from our honeymoon. So we have a lot of Qantas points. And we managed to find some classic rewards flights, which is using points. And all you do is pay taxes. So for the 2 of us to fly from Melbourne to LA and back, it's cost us a total of 600 Australian dollars for the both of us. Not each, for the both of us. So $300 each in taxes.
Which is pretty insane considering we checked the prices at that, within that month. And
and it was like two and a half thousand each returned. So we got an insane deal. And we are at the point already where we are only 20,000 points off being able to do another return flight. Yeah. So, super exciting. So it's
worth looking into any sort of rewards or things. Look, we're not financial advisors at
No,
all.
no,
but
definitely not.
The thing that worked really well for Liz and I was Liz got the credit card, was approved for the credit card, got the credit card. We knew we were going to be spending a little bit of money because we had to buy a few things.
We have we spent specifically the ANZ Black frequent flyer credit card. And at the time that we got it, it was 120,000 bonus points if you spend...
I think it was $3,000.
No, I think it was 6.
6, oh, there you go.
Or maybe it was 3. I don't know, because we were setting up our offices for working from home. So it was just after the Rona happened. And you needed to spend it within a certain amount of time, and we did it. We got the bonus points, which was good. So
it worked out well for us. And
Red Energy also has a Qantas frequent flyer program. So you get 10,000 points for your electricity, 5,000 points for your gas, plus 2 points per dollar on every bill if you pay on time or direct debit. So
it did work.
Literally, I pay my bills, I get Qantas points.
Yeah, it works really well. So if you are in Australia and you are thinking about flying, and that is something that you can
look into it.
Look into it.
Join the Qantas Points Hacks Facebook group as well. I'm a member in there. It is absolutely fantastic. There are other ways you can get Qantas points as well, including shopping at Woolies and having your Woolworths reward points transfer over to Qantas.
Which is something we both do. And then also look out for the points that they have when they do 10 times or 20 times points on Woolworths gift cards or Apple gift cards. And if you use a Qantas points earning credit card, you can actually get double the amount of points. So 10 times points, like at the moment it's on Apple gift cards. So you can get 10 times Woolies points for your Apple gift cards. And then if you use your credit card to buy those gift cards, you also get points for spending on credit card too. So Qantas Points has hacks group. Very, very good for information. Could you say that again?
That was really loud. That was really like stumbly. Qantas Points hacks group.
You just been hacked.
Group. Anyway.
Not in that way.
There was a lot of...
You've been life hacked.
It was unnecessary information, but anyway, highly recommend frequent flyer.
I can't believe I just said everyone's been hacked. They've been life hacked. Your life has been hacked.
Anyway.
With Qantas points.
So yes, so...
we're not paid by Qantas.
No, we're not. Not at all. Qantas don't really pay anyone. That's a whole other story, but whatever.
Hey Qantas, if you do want to pay us, come on.
Just no.
Upgrade the business at least.
Anyway, like I was saying, once we land in LA, we have got a car for 2 weeks. Now, we had originally booked a mid-size SUV petrol car. It was a Nissan... What do they call it?
Rogue.
Nissan Rogue or similar, because it's called an X-Trail here, so it's like we've got to figure out the
first time we went, we had the Nissan Rogue.
We had the Nissan Rogue, which was
Beautiful
absolutely
car.
Fantastic.
Beautiful car.
Until we got a pop tyre on the 101, I think it is.
Anyway,
in really
but we
traffic, and then the second car we got was crap.
But we booked that again
because we had a good experience, and we had booked through Alamo. However, Ross was watching a YouTuber. Ryan's Model Y. And he had gone on a trip to
he went to America.
Well, you tell the story. I didn't watch the video.
So I was on I can't remember what I was on, TikTok or YouTube or something. And Ryan's Model Y, really really nice guy. If you haven't watched or subscribed, I'll link him also below. Mm-hmm. He went to a massive Tesla meetup in the US. He went there, he hired a Tesla Model Y, and he mentioned the cost for it. And I said to Liz, hey, Liz, what did you end up paying for the petrol equivalent of our rental? And Liz told me, and I'm thinking, this is cheaper. So, true to form, Liz checked it all, and it worked out to be, about $700 or $800 cheaper?
$700 cheaper to hire a Tesla Model Y for 2 weeks than it did to get a petrol car. So I cancelled my Alamo rental, and we have now booked a Tesla Model Y for 2 weeks through Hertz. And I absolutely cannot wait. I'm so excited to drive this car. I test drove it, I'm pretty sure earlier this year. Was it earlier this year? When did you get your car last year?
I got my car last
year. So
it was
earlier this year I test drove the Model Y. Phenomenal car. So I'm super excited to drive it. Very small trips that we're going to do, but we just much prefer having a car rather than doing Uber and stuff, because we do have luggage, We do like to do a bit of shopping as well. And it means we've got the ability to essentially go where we want to go when we want.
Yeah.
We're not sitting there waiting for an Uber or anything. We can just hop in the car and go. So
Works out best for us.
Yeah, it means we can duck out to Target, grab what we need for the room, or like between Universal and Disney, we can stop off at the outlets. We can do an outlet day when Disney's like rammed on a weekend. So it gives us options. So for the 2 weeks, we are driving, me is driving a Model Y in LA, which super excited. Okay, so we'll go into our accommodation, and we'll do it based on how we're doing our trip. So following car hire pickup, we then trek up to Burbank and Universal Studio City, and we are staying at the Hilton at Universal for 5 nights.
I believe it is.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
However many days.
4 nights, 5 days. So we are staying at the Universal Hilton, which is super exciting. There are two hotels at Universal in Hollywood, the Sheraton and the Hilton. The Hilton was so much cheaper than the Sheraton by like hundreds of dollars for when we were going, which just doesn't make sense because it's like a quiet season. And the rooms at the Hilton were actually a lot bigger. So we are staying there. As far as Ross was concerned, we were just staying in a regular king bedroom. However, I joined the Hilton Rewards, which is free to join. And we could essentially get, at the time that we're going, a corner king suite with a universal view for the same price. So I upgraded our hotel room to a corner king suite with a universal view. So that's going to be really exciting. The Hilton Rewards also gives you free Wi-Fi for the hotel. Like I said, it's free to join. Otherwise, you have to pay for Wi-Fi at Hilton. So join up, it's free, get free Wi-Fi. We do have to pay for parking, but you have to pay for parking at every hotel. So it is what it is. So yeah, we are there for 4 nights, 5 days. So we, like I said, we check in on the Sunday and we check out on the Thursday. And we are at Universal for 4 full days, which is super exciting.
Yeah. Now, there's actually been a little bit, I've heard some people say that you don't need to spend that much time at Universal. Some people have said
some people have told us it's too much time.
Yeah, you can spend it 2 days and you've done. Well, some people say you can do Universal in 1 day. That's fine. We're not some people. We like
to take our time.
We're Liz and Ross.
Ross and Liz. We like to take our time.
Yeah.
In doing things, but it also gives us a chance to meet up with Kat as well, while we're there. And we're not limited to like.
I just thought I'd wave at Kat.
certain amount of days. So we are super excited. So we're at Universal for 4 days. If you've been, let us know what your must-tries are, because we've had like, I think the only thing we have eaten ourselves was the Simpsons donut. And that's only because we took it with us to
Look,
our hotel.
Needless to say,
because everything we did the VIP tour. So.
Needless to say, like Krusty Burger, we want to go to.
Yeah.
We want to go to, I think it's the Quickie Mart has got some food in there. I'm not sure. These are the things we don't exactly.
Moe's and Krusty are the same.
There you go.
Same restaurant.
See, but that's the thing, like we don't know because the VIP tour that we had, we entered
very limited.
Well, we entered in at 8 a.m.
We did one ride.
Well, the park opened at 9. We got in at 8 a.m.
But we went straight on the studio tour straight away.
We got in there. We were in the room. They supplied breakfast, introduced ourselves to everyone. And then we walked through the park whilst it was still being like cleaned up before everyone.
It was empty when we were walking through, and they took us down to the studio tour first,
which was fine. But
the whole point, it was delayed because we had.
But the whole point is, we didn't get to explore it just as
we
people
had no
walking
time
around. We really never got a chance, and that's something that we regretted.
Yeah.
When we got back, and we want to do it again, and then.
Like Waterworld was closed, so you haven't even experienced that.
And now they've got the Super Nintendo World, and I want to go there. Like I am, bring it on. You know, just let me just say that, bring it on. I want to be there.
Yeah,
I want to be all up inside Super Nintendo World.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're there for...
Because that's Mario punching the...
I got it.
I would put in sound effects, but it's probably Nintendo, so I'm not going to.
So we are there for 4 days. Let us know if there's any food you recommend.
Rides that you recommend.
Rides that you recommend, because we didn't do all of them, even with the VIP tour.
I know, but...
I think The Simpsons...
Can you please say it on this?
The Simpsons ride... We were literally waiting in line for that, even with a VIP for like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So that it just cut so much time. Even waiting for the wand thingy at Ollivander's, we were waiting for over half an hour for that with a VIP tour. It was a lot of waiting, which I was really disappointed.
And then the Waterworld ride was down.
It was closed.
Yeah, there was just even to get into the stunt show, which you were telling me they don't do anymore.
No, they got rid of the stunt show
so
and the animal actors.
Even to get into the stunt show, it took us 15 minutes or so.
It was half an hour.
And then we were rushed in.
And that's when we ended up ducking into Hogsmeade for a quick thing, because we were waiting there for so long. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go in.
We had a wonderful, honestly.
Our tour guide was amazing.
Donna, if you ever get a chance to watch this.
I don't think she'll ever watch this, but she was phenomenal. She was
Why wouldn't she watch this?
She's not going to watch this. Stop. Really rushed, unfortunately. And Ross didn't get a chance to experience the Back to the Future Square or Gilmore Girls area, because that's where it's filmed too.
You're acting as if I wanted to see
because it was
closed.
It was closed because they were filming for the Macy's Day
Parade.
Thanksgiving Day Parade.
So there's a lot we want to do. Jurassic World ride. I want to go on that again with Liz. I'm. You know what I'm going to do?
Can we do the back row so I don't get super wet?
You can. I'll do the front. It was fantastic.
Oh no, I'm not riding it by myself. You need to sit in the back row with me. Someone's got to hold my hand.
Done. It was great.
So yeah, we.
There's a lot we want to do at Universal,
and the 4 days will give us to do it at our own pace.
Yeah, but we also want to know anything at Universal that is worth checking out.
Or the surrounds, because we do have a car. So, you know, if we want to duck out and do something, we can, and we can come back. Because instead of just buying general tickets, which were super expensive for the days we wanted to go, it was actually cheaper for us to do an annual pass each. So
Plus we get the discount.
So we both have a gold annual pass for Universal. And when I say it worked out to be cheaper than doing 4-day tickets, it was substantially cheaper. So we've got gold annual passes, which gives us the, what's it called? Annual pass discount on food and merch in the park and in City Walk. So it means we can come and go as we please. So if there's anything in the surrounds that you think we should do as well, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Because we do...
we did Griffith Observatory last time on the hottest day of the year. It was horrendous.
It was fun.
It was friggin' hot.
And fun.
So hopefully going in February, it's going to be nice and cool.
Yeah.
Coolish. So we'll see.
It's still LA, so I don't...
I know. It'll be cool. It'll be cool, but it's not going to be hot. We had 39-degree days. 39 Celsius, not Fahrenheit, because that would be real cold. So yeah, Universal. Tips, tricks, let us know. So from Universal, where are we going?
To the place called Disneyland.
Yes, we're going to the...
That was very weird.
That was really weird.
We're going to Disneyland.
We're going to the happiest place on earth. And we are going to the happiest place on earth for 8 days. Long time to do Disney. People think we are crazy. People think you only need a week to do Disneyland. Not even. People are like, you can do it all in 1 day.
Wrong.
No, you can't. We did 6 days last time and we still didn't ride everything.
No, there was so much.
And there's more attractions now.
They got Avengers Campus now.
And Rise is open, and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
There's so much that we're going to do this time. That's why we're... Look, the whole reason that we're going back is because I fell in love with Disney, so there's that. But there was so much that I just want to do it all again.
Yeah.
But there's so many rides that we want to do. Even going to downtown Disney.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking forward to walking through downtown Disney just to catch the monorail.
I had a memory come up on Facebook today that we had gotten to Disneyland the second time, and we were at Napolini Pizzeria.
Oh, good pizza place. But look, so there's a lot of stuff. Oh, so from Universal,
we are going to Disneyland. But
where are we staying?
We're not staying at a Disneyland resort because it's
not the
expensive.
tease. It's very expensive.
So we are staying at
That was my ankle.
Was it? Oh, that was loud. So we are staying at the Tropicana Inn and Suites on South Harbour Boulevard. I have stayed there
every time we've gone.
Every time I've gone. Every time, including back in 2015. They have renovated since 2015. The rooms are absolutely stunning now. We did get pixie dusted last time, our first time we were there, and we were upgraded from just a regular room to a king suite overlooking the park, which was amazing. We had a little balcony. This time I've just requested a king room. That's what we've paid for. And with Tropicana, if you stay over 5 nights, you actually get a discount on your room price. So we have done that.
Now, why are we choosing Tropicana over other places?
Because it's opposite the park.
No, but because we always watch a lot of vlogs. We always watch Disney vlogs. We love Disney vlogs.
Yeah.
And we always find that people stay at...
they stay down at the convention centre, either at the Hilton, the Sheraton, down that end. I haven't really seen many vlogs that have stayed on South Harbour Boulevard, like directly across the street. Some stay at Hojo, so Howard Johnson in Anaheim, which is down the street on Harbour Boulevard, but like right down the end of the block, which is a good family hotel. It's got like a splash park for kids and stuff.
But the Tropicana is
central.
I'm gonna put up.
We'll put up a map.
There'll be something on the screen, but the way I explain it to people is you step out of the out onto the street.
Yeah, you step out of the driveway onto the street.
You walk maybe 30 metres
You hang a left.
to your left.
It's not even 30 metres. It's not even 10
You
metres.
hit the traffic lights and then you cross the road into Disney.
And you cross into Disney.
That's it.
So we're super close. We like staying there. The price is comparative to staying down the street at the Hilton.
It's really good.
It's a motel. Like, it's not a hotel. The rooms were clean.
I have no complaints with the place.
They have on-site parking. They have valet. They have
a pool there if you wish to use the pool.
They've got a pool and a hot tub. They have...
Look, I think that it's a great location, and it also worked well for us because we would go to Disney from opening up until probably about 2, 3
we'd leave the room at like 7 o'clock. We'd get back to the room at 1, have a nap, and go back at like 3, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, and it makes it great because you're only across the road from Disney. Yeah. Once you decide to walk past the security out from Disney, you're back into your room within 5 minutes. It is really quick, and it's great too because if you find yourself buying a lot and you want to take it back to the room, go back to the room, go back into the park. That's why we chose Tropicana
again
this time.
Yeah,
again.
We could have stayed elsewhere. We did want to stay at the Grand Californian,
but price wise,
she's pricey since.
If we stayed there, we wouldn't have gone into Disney.
Since the pandemic, the price has gone up. It's like $1,200 a night now, US. Like, it's insane.
I'm not rich, so there's no way we're affording that.
We're staying at the Tropicana, which is like 200 and something a night. Like, it's not super expensive. Like, it's expensive, but it's not super expensive. The biggest expense for this trip were our Disney tickets.
Love you, Disney, but
they were obscene for the two of us. So we have got 2 5-day tickets each because we're there for 8 days. Works out cheaper to do 2 5-day tickets than it is to do a 5 and a 3-day ticket. And we've got it with Genie Plus. So I booked that through attractiontickets.com. They include Genie Plus, and it actually worked out cheaper than buying direct from Disney. So we have got our tickets. We spent last week doing our reservations for the park. So our first park will be California Adventure, and our first ride in California Adventure will be
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
Why the Little Mermaid? Because when we first got to Disneyland, the first ride we went into...
we did Oogie Boogie Bash. That was our first night at Disney in 2019. And we were both extremely jet lagged and going to a Halloween party.
And I was still sick
on day 3 of our trip.
Yeah.
No, it was day 3 of our trip.
And I was sick. I don't know what I had, but I was deathly ill.
He was on antibiotics and everything.
Yeah.
He was sick at our wedding, so.
But I still continued.
You did. But.
Yeah, so the first ride that we went
First ride that we did at
was The Little Mermaid.
Was Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
So.
And I've told
he wants to do out The Little Mermaid as his first ride. So
first park we go into has to be California Adventure, and the first ride has to be Little Mermaid.
Yeah, so we are...
And that's what we're doing.
We're doing... hang on, just...
Which, if you don't know, The Little Mermaid, I didn't know, The Little Mermaid is literally sitting in like a little clamshell, and it just plays the events of the movie pretty much through animatronics and music, and it's a dark ride kind of thing. So it's cold. It was beautiful. When we went in 2019, LA was apparently going through a heat wave in October.
It was disgusting.
So the equivalent Australia's temperatures would have been about...
It was 39 degrees.
to 41 degrees.
The first day we landed, we thought it would be fine. And the hotel we were staying at in San Diego wouldn't let us check in early. And like we got down to San Diego probably about 8-9 o'clock in the morning.
Went to the zoo though. That was
we went to San Diego Zoo and it was hot. It was...
We stunk.
Horrible.
We hadn't slept well.
We were struggling.
Irritable.
I think by the time we got back to our hotel, we literally got food on the way home, got back to the hotel, and he passed out. Yeah. He passed out straight away.
I was gone.
Anyway, that is to say, we're starting at California Adventure.
So first ride's
I think we're doing California Adventure for a couple of days in a row. Yeah, we can park hop anyway.
The first 2 days a California Adventure, and that's just because
it's our favourite
park. For me, California Adventure was just it was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. It had the best rides.
Actually, technically that first day is only a partial day because we're at Universal.
Yeah.
And then when we get to the hotel in the evening, we can actually go into the park. We've booked a reservation for that.
Which will be similar to what happened on our
honeymoon. It's similar to what we did.
Doing it.
So
but
that's really exciting.
Yeah. Now, from there, we're there for 8 days, you were saying?
We're there for 8 days.
Now, because we have the car, we're able to go to the outlets.
Yes, yeah. So we're going to
things like that.
We're going to do the Citadel outlets, which are phenomenal. If you've been to LA and haven't gone, you need to do it. Like, it's just amazing. I think we'll do the outlets at Orange again. I did want to do a trek out to the outlets at Palm Springs, but it is a hike of a drive. And I only want to go there because they have got the bougie outlets. Like, they've got a Gucci outlet, Louis Vuitton outlet. It's because I want this Gucci bag.
Oh, I want Gucci.
Anyway, we probably won't do that. It's too far of a drive. But it means we can go and do whatever we want. I can go to every Joanne. I can go to every Michael store. So excited.
Sorry, it's falling asleep.
I have plans because Joanne has got the most amazing licensed fabric, and I'm going to buy a lot because it's so much cheaper than the fabric here.
Look, I'm just
really excited.
Yay! I'm just really excited to be going back to Disneyland.
Yeah.
To be able to go on all the... I want to go on as many rides as I possibly can. There were a lot of rides that we didn't go on. Like, I know Liz won't go on the Incredicoaster at Pixar Pier.
No, thank you. He'll be doing that as a single rider. He'll be doing Mission Breakout as a single rider.
That's fine. Also fine with that.
You.
But there's rides like the Indiana Jones ride I want to go back on.
Phenomenal. That was so good.
What's that big, like, monster tower thing that's at Disneyland? What's that tower?
Oh, the Matterhorn.
Matterhorn.
You'll be doing that by yourself too.
The Finding Nemo ride I want to go on.
You'll be doing that by yourself
Star Tours.
Yeah, I want to do Star Tours.
So there's so many rides that we actually didn't do.
We didn't get a chance to. It was so busy when we were there.
That now that we're going
for 8 days, we have time. And we get to see the Haunted Mansion without an overlay, which I'm excited for.
Pirates of the Caribbean, we didn't even
Pirates, we could not even get on that ride. It was chaos.
So, needless to say, there are so many things that we actually want to do and experience at the parks. And that's why we're actually spending so long there. And it's also why we're recording our time there, because we don't know the next time we're going to be going back. To fly from Melbourne to LA, it is roughly a 15 to 16 hour flight, and that's with no delays.
It's 13 hours there, 16 hours
13 hours delay, sorry. 13 to 16 hours either direction.
It's a long flight.
Yeah, and it's not cheap.
And we're
to
flying
do-
economy. Like, we don't fly bougie seats.
No. And
No
it's
one's got
not-
money for that.
And it's not cheap to fly and do the accommodation and do the park. So if we're going to go, let's go. Let's enjoy ourselves while we're there. And that's what we're doing. And to be able to meet Kat while we're up there, to see Kat while we're up there is going to be great. And it just... Yeah, and so the whole idea is, again, to go over it a third or 15th time. We're going to record it for ourselves. We're going to be recording it to show family, friends, people that want to see it, that are subscribed. And if, like we said before, if you don't want to watch it, it's fine. The week after that will be another floss tube like normal. And if we hit 2,000, then it'll be my floss tube going up at some point.
Correct, it will.
Yay.
Anyway.
But we also want to know what type of things at Disney should we be doing.
Yeah, so definitely let us know
because now
what you recommend.
Well, now they've got the new Mickey and Minnie's Adventure Ride going up, isn't it? They've got
Mickey
Avengers
and Minnie's
Tower.
Runaway Railway, that's already out.
Railway. They've got Avengers campus with... So we want to know what types of food that we should be doing. We're not the type of people that kind of dine in.
We don't do sit down. We did last time, and I feel like we should maybe do a sit down for your birthday.
Mate,
because
that's
it's
the
a
other
big
thing.
birthday.
It's my 40th next year. Yes, this beautiful face is turning 40.
I don't know. I'll see.
It's like granite.
I'll see. I'll see availability, because if there's no availability, there's no point. We'll just do something ourselves. But
we found that
it's not.
We found that when we went last time with food wise, that because of your allergies,
oh my god,
I don't know what it is.
Disney is so accommodating
but
with
just
allergies.
America in general seems to take allergies
so seriously, much
really
more so
good.
than here.
Yeah,
which is
here in Australia, it's like, oh, you
does
can't
make
eat this.
it.
Oh,
we
can you eat
literally,
it now?
we went out to
I
lunch.
know.
We
Let's
went
not get into
no,
it.
I
Because
am.
you're gonna get
No, I am,
fired
because I am going to get fired up.
Oh.
So we went out to lunch for my grandma's birthday.
I'm just going to tune out.
I got a piece of barramundi, which was amazing, and it came with a capsicum sauce. And I said to the guy before I ordered, I said, I have allergies. I do apologise. I'm going to ask you a lot of questions. I said, absolutely no sauce because I'm allergic. Comes out with sauce. He goes, can you have it? I'm like, no, I'm allergic. So he takes it back, brings it back. He said it's a new one. And I'm like, actually, it looks like the sauce has just been scraped off. Can you confirm with the kitchen because I'm allergic? He goes, oh, they said it was new. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Can you take it back and confirm? Anyway, they actually brought it out, and they had originally just scraped the sauce off, which if I had eaten it would have made me really sick.
Whereas in America, we went to
Napolini Pizzeria, and they're like, I'm like, no cheese, and she's like, is it a preference or an allergy? And I said, it's an allergy. She goes, okay, I'm going to use this pizza for him. I will make yours second in a completely separate section. So she actually put on gloves, new gloves,
grabbed everything from
grabbed everything from a completely allergy safe containers and made my pizza. And then it went into a separate allergy safe oven, which was amazing. Like, it blew my tiny mind. But even like stuff that I wouldn't normally be able to eat didn't affect me as much.
But don't have soft drink over there.
The soft drink, I made the mistake in 2015.
Because it's got fructose in
of
it.
having a
He's
Sprite.
allergic to fructose.
And I was wondering why I was feeling so sick at SeaWorld when I went in 2015. And that's when I realised that soft drink in America has high fructose corn syrup, and I am severely fructose intolerant.
So the best part about America that we found...
I drink so much water, but I had a cookies and cream shake from Johnny Rockets in LA.
Oh, Johnny Rockets.
And that didn't make me sick. Like, normally, we weren't going anywhere. Which is why I ordered it. And then we ended up going to Hobby Lobby the next day. And I'm like, why has this not affected me? Like,
There was something
really
about the
weird.
American food that
Fine.
was wonderful. So, again, any suggestions with
let
food
us know.
whilst we're in the parks?
I won't do any fructose though, because that makes me sick
that's
regardless.
Fine. I can eat everything.
You
so
can eat
don't worry
everything.
about Liz. Let's look after Ross.
But let us know. I know recently...
And rides, because there's a Peter Pan ride we want to go on still. There's a lot of rides.
We didn't do anything in Fantasyland.
Yeah.
Anything. So
There's a lot
Snow
of
White,
rides.
Mr. Toads, the teacups, we didn't even do nothing. So
So there's a lot of things we want to check.
I know that Sarah over at the Redneck Bifocal Stitcher, if you don't follow her or subscribe, go and do that. She's fabulous. She recently went on a girls' trip to Disneyland, and she was cross-stitching in the lines waiting for rides, and it was absolutely amazing. So power to you, Sarah. Love that.
I'm just shaking my
he
head
won't,
because
he's like,
you're
don't
not
you dare.
convincing me. You're
He's
not
like, do
convincing
not
me.
do it. I am bringing a cross stitch with me. I'm bringing a couple of projects. They're in a, I wonder if I can grab it. Jasmine custom bag, which is actually, let me see if I can grab it.
Right, you do that. I'm going to stop recording because I want to change the battery.
Pants.
Okay, I'm going to stop recording. We'll be right back. And we're back.
And we're back.
We just changed the battery over.
Yeah, we had
Liz
to.
grabbed
Lucky
the
because
things.
we've been filming for like 40 minutes. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I am taking cross stitch with me. It's in this amazing Jasmine custom bag with the Mickey Snacks fabric. It is a pink glitter, and the rainbow zips have Mickey heads on them, which is super exciting. She did line it with purple fabric because it is my favorite color. And I have got stuff in here ready to go. So I found these amazing tiny little travel scissors.
What the hell?
So they should be TSA approved.
What?
So I actually got a 2-pack and I sent one over to Chloe. Miss Chloe
even,
SW, if you don't follow her.
I wouldn't even be able to like cut my whiskers with this, like little...
Do not use them to cut your face. Anyway, so I got these. Apparently they're TSA approved, travel approved. I'll buy like a tiny little nail clipper as well and take that with me. And Chloe suggested a little container of floss to use the little thingy. But hopefully they don't take my tiny little travel scissors.
So that's the thing. Any recommendations that we need to know?
Yeah, let me know.
Spot on. Thank you. Please let us know.
I also have my little needle case from the Black Needle Society Spring and Stars Hollow. Yeah, I'm like, which one did I do? It has magnets in there, so I have needles all ready to go. Probably going to put a bit more in there. So I've got my needles ready to go, and then I have my floss ready to go on Adam Hart thread chips. And the projects I am taking are Disney. So the first one is...
Oh, you're literally showing everything.
The first one is...
Don't drop anything.
I'm not. Is the Disney Princesses by Happy Sloth Studio. So I got to start. I've purposely not done anything on it because I'm taking this to America with us. I'm going to stitch on the plane. I'm going to stitch in the lounge. So excited.
She's going to stitch everywhere.
Ross is judging me. The Beauty and the Beast Rose Needleminder is from Ginger Stitch AU. This is on a piece of mystery fabric from Live and Die LA, which works for them. So yeah. I didn't know that until like well after I'd started these. And the companion piece is...
The villains.
The villains.
I know that because I always see that and I always say, Liz, where's the picture? I need to add it.
So this has got a witchy
I know that one. I know
needle
that one.
minder. And this is also from... Oh, this is Wisteria from Live and Die LA. These are both 18 count. So I am taking these. I need to get a brand new Q-snap to take with me because mine are like breaking. I'm pretty sure I have one in the cupboard somewhere. So I'm taking these. I think I should be allowed to cross stitch in line, but Ross doesn't think so. So let me know. I probably won't, let's be real. But yeah, I'm super excited to take something with me. And see how we go. As I said, I'm going to cross stitch in the lounge because we do have lounge access both here in Melbourne and in LA.
Which
so
is definitely something that was
needed.
Because not so much for Melbourne, but LA, when we left last time, we were just sitting in the lounge for, like, not the lounge, what do you call it? Just the main lobby area? What would you call that?
We were sitting at the gate.
We were sitting at the gate for what felt like 4 hours.
It was 3.
It was probably only 3 hours.
It was 3 hours.
And it was just...
This is how bad it was. I bought a book at the airport to read on the plane. I finished it before we got on board.
Yeah. It was
like...
It was just not a fun experience to be sitting there. So I said to Liz,
and I got sick from the food from the food court.
So I said to Liz, is there any way we can get lounge access of some kind whilst we're at LAX? So that way there we've got
something to do.
There is
only one way you can do that. So Qantas, since the pandemic, have downgraded their checkable luggage for international flights. It used to be 223 kilo bags each. It's now 132 kilo bag each. And like, we're going to America. We haven't been since 2019. We're going to do some shopping. So in order for us to do that, we had a look at how much it would have cost to add a bag each to check.
It's expensive. Can I just say
and
that?
then lounge access in Melbourne, because you can't get lounge access in LA. You can't like just get like a day pass. And it actually worked out dramatically cheaper for us, for me to do a Qantas Club membership through my ANZ credit card, because we get a discount through the ANZ frequent flyer card. So it worked out to be like $200 cheaper than a regular Qantas Club membership. So not only does that give us lounge access in Melbourne and LA, but it also gives me 3 checked luggages. So I cannot wait. He still only gets 1, but that's 4 cases between the 2 of us, which is fantastic. So yeah, I'm really excited.
A reassuring pat
I'm
on the back.
going to stitch in the lounge. I'm going to stitch on the plane. So far, both there and back, we don't have anyone sitting next to us. I am checking it every couple of weeks. On the way back, someone did take the seat next to us in a row of 3.
It's so nasty.
When like 50% of the plane was empty. Like, why would you sit next to 2 seats that are already taken if you're a single person? Pick one of the other empty seats. So I moved us to the other side of the plane. So far, no one sat next to us. I will keep changing that just in case someone sits next to us, because I don't want anyone sitting next to me. Sorry. No, thank you.
Well, that's something. Yes, because
he's taking the window seat, which is really...
You can't swear. Please.
Beep it.
Please. Anyway, when we flew on our honeymoon, Liz took the window seat, and I said, next time I'm taking it. Liz was like, yeah, no problems. Now I'm taking the window seat, and now she's crying because she might have someone beside her. Make friends.
I want to sit next to a rando.
Anyway.
You don't get it. It's different for a woman.
Okay.
Like, who knows if a creep will sit next to me and grope me.
Could be the same thing for a man.
Why would I grope a man?
No, if I was there and a guy was sitting beside me.
Why would a guy grope you? You're intimidating, yeah?
Really?
Yeah, people think you have RBF.
What's that? Don't say it. Now I know what it is. Don't say it.
Anyway.
No, so do's and we want to know some do's and don'ts, tips
even
for
tips
the parks
for like,
and the flights.
Yeah, tips for the flights too. Like if you have something that you do on a flight,
and not tips
or
as in
like
tipping the house
you
guest.
take, or if you take something on a flight to make it easier, let us know.
Yeah, because I'm just taking my headphones and
we have noise cancelling headphones.
I'm just going to be listening to music, podcasts, audiobooks, because last time I think I watched The Lost Boys, which was that's a classic.
You watched a lot
film.
of movies.
I did. I watched Aladdin twice. That was really good. The Will Smith Aladdin movie. I really enjoyed that. So, I don't know. I think we're finishing up this video.
Yeah. I did also get a travel journal for us because I did journal last time when we were there for our honeymoon. I got the Erin Condren travel journal and I actually customized it so it says Ross and Liz LA 2024 on the bottom.
I don't have a journal.
See it?
Yep. I don't have a journal.
So it literally has everything. It's the Erin Condren one.
All I'm going to be doing is...
It's got flights information, transport information, lodgings. It's got a month overview and it's all undated so you can fill it in yourself. And then it's got itinerary at a glance. And then the blank pages are today at a glance. And then you've got space to write, space to add photos.
Whatever you need.
Like joyful moments. And then today's mementos. So I'm super excited for that. Really, really excited for this trip. I cannot wait.
I'm checking our notes here.
As of today of recording, it's 89 days to go.
But as of the time they watch this, will be less than a month.
It's less than a month.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
So just wish us luck, but also in the comments below, and
let us know your tips.
We check every comment.
We do read every comment and respond to every comment. So let us know your tips, tricks. Let us know if you've been to Universal, Hollywood and Disneyland, California. Let us know your favorite rides. Let us know what we must do. Like I said, we're there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and also because there's people that have gone on these rides hundreds of times more than I've even thought about going on these rides. Let us know if there's places on the ride that we need to like,
keep
say
an eye
the
out for.
Incredicoaster.
Yeah.
Some people would say, oh, sit in the back or sit at the very front.
Yeah.
They're the best seats. Let us know things like that too. If you know any like little tips for the rides, let us know because I want to do those things and I'm going on the Incredicoaster. Liz can watch me as I walk off with
See, this
with
is when I
shaky
should
legs.
take my stitching to the park when he's going on single rider line.
No, but I need you watching me. I need you watching me. I'm going to be like that child that says, Mum, Mum, Mummy, watch. That's going to be me with Liz. I'm going to Liz, watch me.
Unbelievable.
So that'll be me. But that's about it. I
So excited.
look, let us know. Anything at all, let us know. But also subscribe, hit the bell, do all that whiz bang, fangy, dango stuff.
Yep.
Let us know, and then look forward to the videos. But if you follow Liz on Instagram,
Yep. At Stitch by Liz with an underscore.
that little thing,
Yep.
you're gonna have stuff up there.
Yeah, I use my
then
my
I'll have
stitching
stuff-
Instagram more than my actual personal Instagram. So literally everything.
I
will
think
be
I'm gonna
up on
have to
my
make
stitching Instagram.
a stitching Instagram.
You
rather
should
than my
make
personal.
a. I have a handle for you.
Surprise! It's there.
Are you actually going to make
It's
one?
right there. You'll see it now.
Did you actually make one?
It's there. See it? They'll see it. We can't see it.
Are you actually going to make one though?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, you should.
So yeah, follow us there and Liz's one, and you'll see behind the scenes stuff that we don't. You're actually going to see a lot of stuff. Trust me.
Yeah.
Because
I want to do a like what's in my carry-on. What's in my carry-on video. That way I show you guys what I'm taking on the plane with me, but also like if you guys comment below, by the time we actually film that, I'll have your tips and tricks too, so we can share that
And what snacks should we take
on the plane.
Yeah, because you need snacks. On
Yeah,
the
I
plane.
know.
It's not snakes on a plane. It's
Snacks.
snacks on a plane. Snacks.
Snacks on a plane.
Get those snacks on my plane. That's what Samuel L. Jackson would be saying.
Anyway.
Not the swearing part.
Everyone that we've mentioned will have listed down below. Definitely follow us on Instagram. That's probably the best way to follow along with this trip. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Do all the YouTubey things, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell.
Ba-ding, 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 ba-ding,
And
ba-ding.
we will see you next time.
Actually, next time you see us, we'll be...
No, wave.
I'm not letting you
You
sign
just
off.
cut me
No. Whoa. Next time you see us will be next week, and that will be Liz's floss tube. That's
Really?
fine. Next time you see us,
We'll
will
be
be
probably
holiday
on my
related.
Instagram.
Bye.
Bye.
Could you get the words out then?